In this video, we are going to talk about the top 10 ancient Roman gods. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for future updates. The Roman pantheon of gods is the biggest. They had gods for everything. They had Mars, the god of battle, Neptune, the sea deity, Bacchus, the wine god, and others. Like many societies, they had a rich mythical heritage. Some of their gods are Greek gods, while others are unique, like Janus, the two-faced deity of doors and gates. These gods provided the Romans a feeling of national pride, a sense of dignity, and a sense of destiny. Roman historical literature and visual arts show the conventional religious system of ancient Rome. One classic example is Romulus and Remus. The Roman gods possessed majesty and strength. Let's look at the top 10 Roman gods to learn more about them. Number 10. Bacchus, the god of wine and fertility. Bacchus was the son of Semele, a mortal, and Jupiter, the deity king. Juno deceived Semele into viewing him as heavenly. Semele died after seeing the god's true form. Jupiter then stitched Bacchus, her unborn child, onto his thigh and gave birth to him. Bacchus' flora comprised vines and twisting ivy. On his pinecone-topped staff his devotees were goat-footed satyrs and maenads, and wild females who danced to his music. As a youngster with curly hair sipping wine, or a drunken man being satyred by nymphs and satyrs. He is sometimes shown as a young guy with a grape and vine leaf crown. Number 9. Mercury, the god of financial gain, poetry, and eloquence. Mercury is a Roman deity and member of the Deiconcense. He's the luckiest of them all. He is also said to lead souls to the underworld. He was the son of Jupiter and Maia in Roman mythology. A caduceus is seen in his left hand in statues and paintings, exactly as his Greek counterpart Hermes, who was given a miraculous wand by Apollo, which later turned into a caduceus. Mercury, the god of trade, was represented on two early Roman bronze coins, the Semuncia and the Sextans. He appears in Ovid and Virgil's writings. His temple in Rome was constructed in 495 BC. Number 8. Vulcan, the god of fire. Forging is a Roman deity who is shown with a blacksmith's hammer. He was the Roman god's counterpart of Hephaestus. Vulcanalia, the yearly event named for him, was held on August 23. The Romans saw Vulcan as a symbol of both destructive and nourishing fire. Vulcan was Jupiter and Juno's son. His mother abandoned him since he was born red-faced. He was flung from a cliff and adopted by Themis as her son. So he moved into the water. He once discovered a fire left by fishermen on the beach. The red-hot coals enchanted him. He brought the coals home and looked at them for hours. Gold, silver, and iron sweated when near a fire, he noted. Following cooling, he forged necklaces, bracelets, shields, and more. Vulcan crafted pearl-handled spoons and knives for Thetis, his foster mother. He also had a golden slave girl who did his bidding. Number 7. Saturn, the god of time, wealth, and agriculture. Saturn's reign was considered a time of wealth and peace. He was the deity of annihilation, time, riches, agriculture, rejuvenation, and freedom. Saturn, according to Varro, is an agricultural deity, like the Greek god Kronos. He was the son of Uranus and Gaia, with Ops and Lua as consorts. Ops was the goddess of riches, plenty, and resources, and warriors sacrificed captured weapons to Lua. Saturn's celebration was associated with time, especially the New Year, in the Roman calendar. It was always on December 17th throughout the Golden Age. Saturnalia was a 7-day midwinter feast. In this period of reversals and gift-giving, there was also free speech. This mighty deity also named the planets Saturn and Saturday. Number 6. Cupid, the love god. Cupid is the son of Mars and Venus. His Greek mate is Eros. Cupid is commonly shown with a bow and arrow, which is said to have the capacity to evoke feelings of affection and desire in the target. Psyche is the love god's consort. He's winged because lovers are said to be able to fly. He was a well-known figure in the Middle Ages when he represented the dual love of earth and heaven. In Renaissance painting, a sleeping Cupid represents a lack of love. Cupid's ability to make people fall in love is important in mythology. Number 5. Mars, the god of war. Mars, the Roman god of battle, was considered to guard the empire. March, named after Mars, was a month of festivals and military celebrations. During Augustus' reign, Mars became the most popular military deity in Roman history. He favored employing military force to keep the peace. Mars, the son of Jupiter and Juno, fathered Romulus and Remus with Rhea Silvia. His major consort was Nerio, who was viewed as the personification of Mars' divine qualities. But the combination of Mars and Venus has fascinated many poets and thinkers. Artists have disregarded his infidelity because of the couple's attractiveness. His energies are channeled in a way that stimulates the cultivation of crops, making him an agricultural guardian. In Roman art, he is either youthful and shaved or elderly and bearded. His warlike insignia is a helmet and a spear. Number 4. Apollo, the god of sun, music, and prophecy. Apollo was the son of Jupiter and Diana's brother. He is a major and complicated Roman deity. Apollo is a deity in both Greek and Roman mythology. Apollo was a god-to-man link. He was granted the talent of prophecy for his honesty and sincerity. He is a potent symbol of youth, wisdom, and beauty. He has been the topic of many literary and artistic works. Apollo was the most adored deity. His disciples named the cult of Delphi after him. The cult has a big say in religious and legal affairs. Even now, Apollo remains vitally significant. Number 3. Pluto, the god of the underworld. The three sons of Saturn, namely Jupiter, Neptune, and Pluto, divided the world up between them. The sky and the sea went to Jupiter and Neptune respectively. The underworld was handed to Pluto. He is monogamous and is not believed to have had a child. He represents the positive aspect of the god who presides over the afterlife, and his Greek counterpart is Hades. The name Pluto is a cognate of the Greek word plotos, the name for the god of wealth. The Romans considered Pluto to be the giver of gold, silver, and other subterranean substances. Because these minerals were mined, Pluto was soon recognized as the god of the physical underworld. This led to him becoming the god of the spiritual underworld and therefore death. The Romans believed that if they uttered his name, they would die. Interestingly, the metal plutonium, which is connected to the planet Pluto, is radioactive and therefore potentially deadly. This substance surely deserves to belong to the god of death. Number 2. Neptune, the god of the sea. Carrying a trident with 3 prongs, Neptune rode a horse or a dolphin and ruled the sea. He was first to be recognized in Roman mythology as being associated with water around 399 BC. His wife was Cilicia and his brothers were Jupiter and Pluto. The Romans also worshipped him as the god of horses, under the name Neptunus Equester. His counterpart among the Greek gods was Poseidon, who formed the Greek trinity of Zeus, Hades, and Poseidon. Neptune had a reputation for being bad-tempered and was known as the god of earthquakes, because his anger and furious rage were related to the shaking of the earth. One famous legend about Neptune is that of Cilicia and the dolphins. Amphitrite was Neptune's wife. Legend has it that Neptune saw Amphitrite, who was a water nymph, dancing on the island of Naxos. Captivated by her beauty, he instantly fell in love and asked her to marry him. She refused. Undeterred, Neptune dispatched one of his famulae, a dolphin, to find her again. The witty and charming dolphin was able to convince the nymph to change her mind and agree to the marriage proposal. As a reward, he turned the dolphin into an immortal and gave it a place of honor in the heavens known as the constellation Delphinus. This is another reason why the dolphin is sometimes included in depictions of Neptune. Number 1. Jupiter, the god king. Jupiter, Jove, is the main Roman god. He is thought to govern the light and the sky. His holy animal is the eagle, and his weapon is the thunderbolt. He is the defender of rules and the state. and the Romans thought he defended their city. His parents are Saturn and Neptune. He is the Capitoline triad's consort and Juno's husband. The Romans called him Jupiter Maximus. This term is related to his capacity to enact laws, govern kingdoms, and communicate via oracles. The Romans equated him with Zeus, and in art and literature, Zeus is referred to as Iopater. Jupiter was the Roman deity of justice, thus the expression by Jove. The ox, castrated bull, lamb, and whether were sacrificed to Jupiter, castrated ram. The whiteness of the sacrificed animals was vital. Do you want more videos about the ancient Roman Empire? Let us know in the comment box below. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Thank you.